Hey guys, welcome back into the channel. So today we're going to talk about some alerts that are out here health-wise. Some are picking up steam, new ones, and as well as some old ones that's out here affecting children as well. My grandson was one of the ones that was affected by that. So as you enter, please hit that like button and share this video out and leave your comments down below. Never up, never down, never. So let's get into it. A highly contagious disease spreading in daycares across U.S. with fears it can turn fatal. Symptoms to watch for. Parents have been warned to keep an eye out for potentially fatal disease that's cropping up in daycares across the U.S. Sickness mainly affects children under 5 and have some terrifying symptoms to be aware of. And it can spread. I'm sure you've heard of this old disease before, especially if you have children or have worked in a childcare setting or even in a school kindergarten setting. So public health officials have announced that the hand, foot, and mouth disease, HFMD, has been detected in daycares. And like I said, my grandson, the youngest one, he just got over it some weeks ago, and he had to sit out, because of the symptoms from it. So earlier this year, there are around 6 outbreaks in Virginia, according to an alert published by the Fairfax County Health District, and a massive 189 cases have been confirmed in St. Thomas, including one possible infection that proved fatal. I have never heard of it being fatal before, so that is definitely a little bit terrifying to think about. And this was the U.S. Virgin Island Department of Health said that one was fatal. The disease isn't just affecting children either. You as an adult can get it. They're saying that more cases have been found in adults, which have left patients with rashes and nail loss. Hand, foot, mouth disease cases peak in the summer, so parents should know what to look out for, especially if the children are surrounded by other toddlers. They be putting their hands in their mouth and they on the floor, they're playing with toys, etc. Most kids who catch the disease develop a fever, sore throat, painful mouth sores, and or blisters, or that can blister, and a rash on their hands and feet, according to the CDC. The illness is usually harmless. That's what I've known it to be, harmless, but a little painful and discomforting. And most children will recover from mild symptoms after 7 to 10 days. So like the one that passed away, that is unusual. So that's something to think about and look at as well. They say it is highly contagious. Other kids can get hand, foot, mouth disease from droplets that spread from sneezing, coughing, talking, or from surfaces that have the virus on them. Fluid from blisters and poop can also carry this nasty sickness as well. To prevent children from catching hand, foot, mouth disease, parents should try their best to keep their kids away from anyone who is infected. It is important to wash your hands often, especially after using the restroom, sneezing, or changing a diaper. If a kid has blisters, parents should keep them clean and wash their faces as well. And of course, keep them away from other children. Caregivers should also try not to hug and kiss children who are infected. People suffering from hand, foot, mouth disease should be kept at home and take over-the-counter pain medication. So on to a new, and that's dangerous, but on to a new virus that's out here, you guys. A new one that I have to tell you about. So what's it called? It's a weird name, and it is spreading. Of course, this new virus started in China. It is called Chikungunya. It's a virus that is causing fever and joint pain, and it is spreading in the United States now. So Chinese authorities have taken measures to try to curb the spread of chikungunya, a virus that can cause fever and joint pain. As of Wednesday, the government, and this was last week, as of Wednesday, the government reported there had been more than 7,000 cases, mostly in southern manufacturing hubs. Chikungunya is a disease caused by a virus of the same name. The chikungunya virus was first identified in people sickened during the outbreak in Tanzania in 1952. So it's not new, but it's new to us. Its name is derived from a word of Makonde language. Chikungunya is transmitted by infected mosquitoes and mostly cause mild symptoms. The majority of people who get chikungunya recover without needing medical attention after 1 or 2 weeks. The chikungunya typically produces symptoms including fever, muscle pain, nausea, fatigue, and or rash. But in rare cases, it can be debilitating joint pain and persist for months and even years. Patients who get severely ill often require hospitalization because of the risk of organ damage. So in other terms, it can be deadly. The World Health Organization says severe cases and deaths are rare and mostly occur in babies or elderly people with underlying conditions. There's no specific treatment for chikungunya, but healthcare workers can treat the symptoms by giving medicines to lower fevers and ease the muscle pain. 2 vaccines have been approved in several regions, including Britain, Brazil, Canada, and Europe. Those are mostly targeted at travelers and are not widely available in the countries most affected by chikungunya. It causes regular outbreaks in Africa, Asia, and the Americas, with occasional small epidemics in Europe. As of July, there have been about 240,000 cases of chikungunya, including 90 deaths in 16 countries, according to European Centers for Disease Prevention and Control. The countries that reported the highest numbers of infections were Brazil, Bolivia, Argentina, and Peru. An outbreak of chikungunya in Foshan near Hong Kong has prompted Chinese authorities to take measures like distributing mosquito nets, having workers spray residential areas, streets, and construction sites with insecticides. And there is also a new COVID variant, Stratus is what it's called, is spreading in the U.S. and worldwide. What are the symptoms, y'all? It's just hitting left and right. So protect yourself as best you possibly can. If I'm moving fast in here, it's because I do have an eye appointment. But I wanted to get this out to you. So a new COVID variant is climbing the ranks in the U.S., becoming the 3rd most common strain of the summer. Variant XFG, known as Stratus, was first detected in Southeast Asia in January, but accounted for less than about 0% of cases in January. And that was up until May. But late June, it was estimated to account for up to 14%, according to the CDC. The World Health Organization added XFG to its watch list. The additional public health risk posed by variant as low at the global level in late June report, in which it also advised that currently approved COVID-19 vaccines are expected to remain effective to this new variant against symptomatic and severe disease. This new variant Stratus is a combination of COVID-19 and then other variants as well. The variant mutation may enhance XFG's ability to evade the immune responses, but its binding behavior shows that it is less likely to be highly contagious than other dominant variants. So I just want to let you know that there is another one out there. They're continuing to mutate and change up. But they're saying that the symptoms are around the same, and maybe the vaccine, if you got it, will help it, or maybe not. So just be careful. It's I notice it's a lot of coughing and sneezing going on when I go into these stores and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on. It could be a summer cold. It could be COVID. It could be anything. So just protect yourself as best you can. Make sure you're doing the common sense things of washing your hands when you're touching these carts and stuff like that. So y'all take care, stay safe. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.